Hi everyone, it's Mrs. VP. I'm here to read another story. What I've chosen for you today is called Ruby Finds a Worry, and it's by Tom Percival. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high, and she loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first she hardly even noticed it. Look at how tiny it is. But then the worry started to grow. You can see it's getting a little bit bigger and bigger. Each day, it got a little bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, starting to have her day be ready for breakfast, and it was still there at night when she brushed her teeth. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. Here it is. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but she was doing the worst thing that you could ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. I'm sure you have some ideas of what you could do if you have a worry. Think about it. Maybe talk about it with your mom or dad. Now the worry was enormous. It could hardly fit in the kitchen at the dinner table, and it filled up half of the school bus. Look at that. And it took up whole rows at the movie theater. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Then, one day, something very unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt, sad. Can you see the little boy? He does have a very sad look on his face, and I'm noticing that he has someone with him as well. And then she noticed something else. Something was hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? It was. Ruby realized that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. These are some of Ruby's friends, and they have worries too. Other people had them. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and he told her. And the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. That means it got smaller because he was talking about it with someone who truly cared. Then Ruby did the best thing that you could ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it. Look at how this worry is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon, both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby began to feel like herself again. And of course, that wasn't the last time that she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for too long. The end. I want you to try and be like Ruby. If there's something that's maybe worrying you, making you feel a little bit sad, find someone that you know and love to talk about it, and I'm sure they'll make you feel better. Thanks for joining me. Have a great night, everybody.